The rest of the year was so-so. Some of the issues we had sort of simmered, but didn't boil up. At least, not until I made second class. We were in port, but not for long, since an order came down to leave, and fast.
We're leaving in 24 hours. Make sure the underway checkoff list is complete. We're going to weapons posture 1. I want pre-fires done on the new Sea Whiz.
I'll make sure Chief understands.
Good.
But getting all this done 3 days ahead of schedule is really gonna strain them.
I understand.
Plus, we're in the middle of a force revision, and the MRCs haven't been verified yet.
Just make it happen.
That's the order. Get all maintenance checks done in 24 hours. It's that simple.
With all due respect, Chief, that's not humanly possible. We'll have to prioritize.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. You've done all these checks before, just do them faster. Stop wasting time in turn 2.
Look, I know we're all under a lot of pressure. Let's just get through the next 24 hours. It'll get better when we're in our underway routine. We'll be back to check on your progress, and I'll see if I can find some time to help out. Don't hesitate to reach out with questions.
So we dug in the best we could. When it was time to work like a well-oiled machine, it felt more like we were tripping over each other. We didn't know how to use our new equipment. The new MRCs were confusing. Granted, we didn't actually have time to read them. As it turned out, Durst didn't even know how to do some of the checks. At least, he wasn't going to admit that he needed help, or it was outside of his area of technical expertise.
We're never gonna finish at this rate. I just asked Chief about getting some help from another division. Totally blew me off.
Look, the optical sight checks have been the same the last 4 times we've done them. I say we call it good. It's our heads if we don't finish. The checks are always the same. We're just wasting time.
Yeah, maybe. I need a smoke. Just...
I don't want anything to do with this, Jordan.
And I don't want another ass chewing by Chief when we're not done. I'm sick and tired of getting yelled at by everybody.
Hindsight is 20/20, right? I should have pushed back, but I went along with it because I didn't know what else to do. And unfortunately, the fallout went beyond us. It hit our chain too.
We got 4 hours, Gunno. Status of the maintenance checks. And report to XO in 5 minutes.
I'm pretty sure everything's okay, sir.
Pretty sure. Isn't good enough. Try again.
Yes, sir. Chief is on it. I'll get over there as soon as I can.
Copy. I'll let XO know we're tracking.
Hi, team. Sorry I couldn't get back here until now. I'm sure you made good progress with Chief.
Ma'am, I'm just getting back here myself. Had to speak with Ordo about the loadouts.
Are the checks just about done?
Almost, ma'am. We just need to get all the gear on station.
Aloft, aloft. There are personnel working aloft in zones 1 and 2.
FC1, tell me if I'm wrong. How are pre-fire checks complete if Sea Whiz is tagged out for aloft?
Chief, we didn't have any other choice.
You didn't have a choice? You mean to tell me we're now 2 hours from getting underway and you decided to cut corners? I said faster, not gun deck. What if we need this equipment to defend the ship?
I didn't tell him to do it.
Well, of course you didn't, Durst. It's never your fault.
Part of my role as a leader is to establish what the standards are, but then hold people accountable to the standards. People appreciate when that's done, both for the person who's learning, but also for the rest of the crew to see that, yes, there are standards and there are consequences for our actions.
It's really about looking out for each other and doing the work the right way, vice taking the shortcut and taking the easy way out.
Your shipmates are counting on you to be on time. They're counting on you to learn your profession. They're counting on you to have their back.
Take ownership of whatever you're doing. If you say you're going to do it, get it done.
Every individual should be accountable for themselves, but we should always help each other stay accountable.
There's been times, even in my career, where I failed to do something or I failed to act on something, and it was like a domino effect.
My contribution, as small as it may seem in the overarching scheme of things, if I drop the ball, it's a cascading effect.
Within their peer group, you are the agent of change, and it starts with each individual.
I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of leaders above me let me make mistakes.
You got to let them know that, hey, I'm here for you. I mean, no matter what you tell me, you're not always going to get in trouble for it.
My first classes, my second classes, my third classes even, I can let them know anything, and they're there for me.
Hey, shipmate, don't worry. If this goes wrong, then it'll be okay. We'll find a different avenue of how to correct the problem and work at it to fix it.
You get weary at times, and then people just let things slide. And I think that people have to be conscious of that. Do you say, all right, I need to be extra vigilant to make sure that we pay attention to the little things?
If we're all a team and we rely on each other and we push each other to do better, then we'll get through it and we'll succeed.